Tyler here with GPKNIVES, and today we have the WE-Knives 704. This is a fully titanium flipper with a full flat ground blade made from Bohler M390. You can see it has a slight trailing point for a Persian-like feel. The finish on the blade is a very fine media blasted satin, and you can see a little bit of that satin grain here, almost like a very fine hand finish, but with more of a matte look. The blade stock on this is fairly robust while retaining a good thin edge for slicing and a very fine tip for piercing. You can see that it's got a fully functional index finger choil here, allowing you to choke up on the blade for fine work, and some jimping at the back. It's got some moderate aggression on the jimping. It does provide some traction, but it's not going to stop your finger from sliding up onto the back of the blade in a very extreme circumstance. Thankfully, we have this index finger flipper that also doubles as a guard, so plenty of security in hand there. You can see it's got a nice thin profile when closed, rides on ceramic bearings as most WE knives, and you can see that it's very smooth and fast on the deployment. And get a shot here. You got the only marking on the blade is the blade steel of M390, which is on the back of the tang here. So here's a good look at the handles. We've got carbon fiber overlays on this, but you can see that it's got full titanium liners. In this case, they are anodized green with a small titanium backspacer and some additional jimping, an inline lanyard pin for a very clean look overall, and a right hand tip-up titanium pocket clip for secure carry and deployment of the knife. And here you can see the 704 in my pocket. That titanium pocket clip provides secure carry and a fairly deep carry as well for a very discreet overall look. The knife deploys quickly and readily from the pocket, and thanks to the slim overall profile and those smooth contoured overlays on the handles, accessing other items in the pocket is very easy and comfortable, and the knife carries very well for everyday use. Now, as this knife is a slightly Persian styled knife, I thought I'd bring in something else for comparison. We've got the Zero Tolerance 0460. So you can see that these knives are fairly similar with that kind of trailing point blade. We've got a full flat ground on the WE knife and a almost fully flat ground, but with a slight saber with that flat at the top on the 460. The blade lengths are going to be very similar with similar levels of cutting edge on these two. The actual cutting edge is a little longer on the 460, but you do get that index finger choil on the 704, so that is where you get that trade-off there. But overall, these knives are very close in blade length. Blade thickness is going to be very similar, with the 704 being just a little bit thicker overall, and with actually just a little finer of a tip, I believe, thanks to that full flat grind. Thickness in the handle is going to go to the 704, probably due to the fact that it's built on titanium liners with those overlays on the handles. And then the overall length in the handle is definitely going to go to the 704. And you could see here the difference in the functional handle length. So this is going to allow a nice full four-finger grip plus on the 704, where the 460 is going to be a little bit tighter overall. And for continuity, we'll take a quick look at the Paramilitary 2 with the 704. So you can see that these knives have a fairly similar blade length overall. Paramilitary 2, if you factor in that finger choil, might be just a little longer. It's got close to the same blade thickness at the spine, with the PM2 being just a little thicker. And the PM2 actually has maybe just a slightly finer point thanks to the height of that blade. Handle thickness is going to be comparable here, and the overall handle length you can see is going to be very close, with about the same functional area of grip on that handle, while the 704 is definitely going to be slimmer as far as the footprint, minus that spider hole. You can see that here, and obviously it is going to be a flipper, so you're going to get that awesome flipping deployment on those ceramic bearings. And quickly, we're going to run through the variants that we have. We have the carbon fiber and green anodized titanium that I've already shown. Here we've got the carbon fiber with the raw titanium. Here we've got a bluish purple with carbon fiber as well. You can see the thickness of those titanium slabs. Here we've got titanium on titanium, so we've got a nice machine textured titanium overlay on top of black liners or frames. And then we've got the same purple blue overlay on top of raw titanium here. So those are going to be the flavors of the 704 that we currently have. Again, this is Tyler with GPKNIVES and the WeKnives 704 Persian flipper. You can check it out now at gpknives.com. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel, like the video below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel feed for updates on all new videos by clicking on the icon at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.